Okay, so can you see me? Have you started the stream? Okay. Quadratic equation, okay? That will continue. So in the quadratic equation, we have seen what is the general form of quadratic equation and then how to solve it by factorization method, isn't it? We have seen in the last classes. Now, there is a direct method to solve solving a quadratic equation means getting the value of its roots. Okay, so to solve a quadratic equation we have three methods. The first method we have seen, factorization method. Factorization method that we have seen by splitting the middle term and getting the factors and then equalizing each of the factors to 0, getting their roots. Fine, we have seen, isn't it? Any doubt in that? No. Okay, then the second one is quadratic formula, by quadratic formula. Okay, one method is there, we will see, and that method is known as, that formula is known as quadratic formula. So with the help of quadratic formula, this is a direct formula, just apply that formula and get the value. Okay, this formula only we will use further in solving quadratic equation because it's a direct, no thinking of splitting, what to do, what not to do, just put the values a, b, c and get the roots. Okay, so this is the easiest one and the direct one. Okay, the third one is completing square method. Clarity is okay now? Voice and video? Okay, so completing square method is there, the third one that we will see after this. Okay. Okay, so today we will see what? The quadratic formula, the second one, solving equations by it's very easy. Okay, it's very easy. So if we have what, ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, if we have a quadratic equation like this, ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0, then x is equal to, x only we want, no, then x is equal to, what is x? Minus of b plus minus of root of d, and d is nothing but discriminant, b square minus 4ac by 2a. This is the formula. We want x only, no? If you get the value of x such that if you put here and LHS is equal to RHS, then we can say it is a root. So x value we want, it is a general form of the quadratic equation, we want x value. So x value we can get directly from the coefficients by substituting c. B is coefficient, constant. Okay, so just we have to put the value of a, b, c here and we'll get. So what is this formula? Minus of b plus minus root of b square minus 4ac, the whole divided by twice of a. Why plus minus? Because we know since it is a quadratic equation, the degree is 2, we will get two roots. Okay, so for the two roots here, one we will get for plus, one we will get for minus. And why this plus minus is coming? Because of the presence of this square root. Okay, because something when is inside the square root, we don't know its value is will be plus or minus, because square of a plus 1, square of minus 1 is also 1, and square of plus 1 is also 1. Fine, and that's why we don't know if we find the square root of something whether that value is positive or negative. For that reason, the plus and minus both signs we used to take, we used to consider. Okay, and that is the reason that, and so we will get what? The two values of x from this formula, and this is only known as quadratic formula. Quadratic formula. Fine. Now one thing, whatever is inside the square root, what is that? B square minus 4ac. Fine. So this part is called as, just for further, okay, for further study we will be seeing this. So this b square minus 4ac, this is called as discriminant. What is called as? Discriminant, I think. Let me see this spelling. Discriminant, correct. So just you have to keep it in mind that this b square minus 4ac as a whole is called discriminant, and sometimes it is represented by capital D. Okay, so capital D, that is discriminant, is equal to b square minus 4ac. So here we won't be needing this to know discriminant and what to do with this. In the further study, that one topic is the nature of roots. Okay, nature of roots, that the roots whatever we will get from the quadratic equation, what type of roots it will be. Okay, so that we will see further. Discriminant, just for time being I told you. So here is the quadratic formula. Okay, and this is the formula. Clear? What is the formula? Repeat. Minus b plus minus of root, the whole divided by 2. Okay, fine. So here we will get what? X is equal to minus b of plus root d by 2a. What is d? Discriminant, same thing, b square minus 4ac. Instead of this I wrote this, and the second value we will get what? Minus b minus of root d by 2a. Isn't it? 1 plus 1 minus as in the formula. Clear? Okay, so we will solve some of the equations using this. So 4.1 fully done, no? Any doubt in that? 4.1? No doubt? Okay, 4.1 done. Did you try once again the 4.1? Okay, 4.2, 1 to 5. Yes, Mithun? Okay. All 5 done. Okay, any doubt in that? Okay. And then second one is telling that solve the problems given in example 1. Okay, so what is there in the example 1? What is there in the example 1? Can you go and see? Just turn the page back. These two situations you have to represent in the formula. Okay, so you have to solve. No, there just representation in the quadratic formula. Here we have to solve. Okay. What is the third one? Find the two numbers whose sum is 27 and the product is 182. Okay. Next is find two consecutive positive integers, sum of whose is worth is 65. Tell me which sum I should do. One sixth I will do. One sixth I will do. Fifth one. Which one? Fourth one. Okay. Fourth, sixth, fifth also. Fifth and sixth. Okay. And the rest you will try. Nothing tough. Okay. I will just give you an idea. Fifth and sixth I will do. Okay. Before that, come to the first question of exercise 4.2. In the first question, it is there that solve it by factorization. No, find the roots by factorization. We will see this formula and we will try to solve. Okay. Let us see little in this also. Fine. Shall I rub this? Will be good. Tell me which sum we should try. Which sum? First one, x square minus 3x minus 10. Let us see the third one, no, root 1. Root 2x square. What man, you are scared of root 2? Huh? I saw in the solution, you tried so hard. Why? Still scaring. 5 root 2 is equal to 0. Okay? So while comparing with the general formula, general equation, while comparing with the general equation of the quadratic equation, we will get what? A. What is A? Okay. B 7 and C 5 root 2. Fine. So we have the formula x is equal to minus b plus minus b square minus 4ac by 2a. This is the formula. Now we will substitute. What is minus in the formula? Minus is in the formula. So just it is in the formula, so write here and don't get confused. Now check what is b, plus or minus. What is b? Plus or minus? Plus 7. Okay? If b here is minus 7, then we have to put a bracket and we have to keep minus 7 there. Okay? So don't get confused with this formula and the formula with this sign and the sign of these coefficients. So minus and 7. Okay? Then plus minus. Then b square. What is b? 7. So 7 square. Minus in the formula again. Then 4. What is a? Which one minus? Here. Which one? Which one minus? This minus or this minus? Which minus? You are asking. First one, because it is in the formula. It is in the quadratic formula. Minus b plus minus root d by 2a. Okay, it is in the formula. Fine. Yes, it will come plus 7. Yes, minus of minus 7 we have to keep them. Then further in the next step it will come plus 7. Okay. So now b square. B square means 7 square minus 4 into A, what is A? 4A. And what is C? 5 root 2. Okay, by 2A. 2, and what is A? Root 2. No? So can I write 2 root 2? Yes. Now we will try to simplify this. So minus 7 as it is, let this plus minus be as it is, come inside this and try to solve. Let this also be as it is. 7 7s are 49 minus, okay. And now 5 into root 2 into root 2. Root 2 into root 2 how much? So how much? Root 2 into root 2? Okay, root 4. Root 4 next what? Root 4 how much? So say just root 2 into root 2? 2. This we have to say. Okay, jump one step and say root 2 into root 2? 2. Root 5 into root 5? 5. Root 6 into root 6? 6. Root x into root x? X, yes, like that. So root 2 into root 2? 2. 2 into 5? 10. 10 into 4? 40. Okay, so here 40. Fine. By 2 root 2. Now minus 7 plus minus how much? 49 minus 40? Be here only, see the solution. 9, yes. Then 2 root 2. Fine. What has happened to this copy? Okay. Minus 7, then plus minus. Root 9 value how much? 3 3 is a 9, no? Root 9 means 3. 3 into 3. Pair it, get one pair out of that. 3 we got rid, no? So this 3. Okay, we got rid of this square root. 9 value 3, and then 2 root 2. Then what? Then minus 7 plus 3 by 2 root 2 and minus 7 minus root 3 minus 3 by 2 root 2. Minus 7 plus 3 by 2 root 2, or second one is minus 7 minus 3 by 2 root 2. Okay, this is the value. Then tell me how much here. See, minus 4 by 2 root 2, or minus 7 minus 10 2 root 2. Now any cancellation here? Can we cancel something? Yes, of course. Why we can cancel? Why can we cancel this? Because here 2 root 2 means, yeah, division, but 2 root 2 means 2 into root 2, not 2 plus root 2, okay? Not 2 plus root 2, it is 2 into root 2, so we can cancel. So 2 to the 4, so it will become minus 2 by root 2, or no need to make it dirty like that, okay? No need. Then 2 5s are 10, minus 5 by root 2. Clear? So these are the two. These are the two roots. Did we get the same that time? Check it now. 4.23 first 3, 4.2 first 3. Answer. So is it same or different? Okay, so is it same or different? See, this is okay, fine. And this is what? Minus root 2, no? So what is this 2? 2 means I told no. What is 2? Root 2 into root 2. No. So there are 2 root 2's in the numerator side is in multiplication. So cancellation can be done or not with 1 root 2. So what we will get? Minus root 2. Okay? Understood? So same thing? No. But the preferred way, what we should prefer to rationalize this denominator. These two denominators are irrational, no? These two denominators are irrational. So what our work should be that let us rationalize these denominators. Means in the denominator part there should not be any irrational number. It should be something like that. Okay, that is the standard way of presenting your answers. Fine. So what I should do? This value to rationalize, what I should do? Tell me. What should I do? Minus 2 by root 2 into this part, root 2. I will multiply up and down both, so that not to change its value but to rationalize the denominator. Or minus 5 by root 2 into root 2 by root 2. See what will happen. Minus 2 root 2 will come, minus 2 root 2 in the numerator and down 2 will come. Okay? No. Or minus 5 root 2 by 2 will come. Okay? Now here what we can do? 2 we can cancel. So we finally got minus root 2 or minus 5 root 2 by 2. Now understand this thing. What thing? What thing? Let's see, minus root 2 you say, or minus root 2 by root 2 you say. Both are same or not? Both are same. Okay. Minus 5 by root 2 you say, or minus 5 root 2 by 2 you say. Both are same or not? In values, can we write equal to both? Yes. Both equal to each other. Okay. So what is the difference here? What is the difference? In the denominator, what is in the denominator? 1. No. And 1 is rational. So we have, it was irrational. We have rationalized the denominator and we have come to a value this. And this value is not different from this, same. But this is the standard way of presenting the answer, by rationalizing the denominators of the answers. Okay, not leaving it irrational. Fine. So just the same thing we have done here. Fine. So both are same and this is the standard way. So done. Understood how to apply this quadratic formula? Shall I rub this? Now in the exam, if it is not written in the question paper, any special method to use and solve, what we use this formula only, quadratic formula. Okay, because there is nothing to think on this, just apply the formula and get the roots. Okay, now see the exercise 4.2, fifth one. What is the question? Read this. Read the question. Okay. So here given what? A right angle triangle, no? What is the question? The altitude of a right triangle. Okay, this is a right triangle. And what do you mean by altitude? The height. This one? No. So the altitude of a right triangle is 7 centimeter less than its base. Whatever is its base, the altitude is 7 centimeter less. Whatever is the base of the right triangle, according to the question, the altitude is 7 centimeter lesser than this value. If it is 10, then this will be 10 minus 7, no, 3. If it is 14, then this will be 7. Understanding what it is telling? The altitude is 7 centimeter lesser than its base. So what we should assume? The base we should assume in the terms of variable x, y, z, or the altitude we should assume. From where we should start the assumption? From the base. So let the base be x. Let the base be x, and since it is given centimeters, so x centimeters, no. Let the base be x centimeters. Then according to the question, what will be the altitude? This always the students used to do mistake. Why I don't understand? Why 7 minus x? Why you guys always underestimate this x? Why? You know how this is variable, man. This has a superpower. Okay, this can be even much and many more times larger than this 7. Okay, it's variable. It can be 1, it can be minus 1, it can be minus infinity, it can be plus infinity, it can be thousands, lakhs, crores, millions. Why you guys always underestimating x and always trying to subtract this? Why? See, the altitude is 7 centimeter lesser than the base. Think and say what? X minus 7 or 7 minus x? Now I told that's why, huh? I told that's why x minus 7, or you understood that's why? The altitude is 7 centimeter lesser than this value. So if you want something lesser than this value, from this value do we have to subtract, or from that value this should be subtracted? What should be done? From this value we have to subtract. Okay, give some time to your brain, think on this. It's easy, nothing tough. Okay, what is happening? See, so this is x minus 7. Okay, and it is given that if the hypotenuse is 13 centimeter, find the other two sides, and hypotenuse is given 13 centimeter, and then asking find the two sides, other four sides. Other two sides means this altitude and base. Generally this side is called as base and this side is called as altitude. Okay, sometimes perpendicular also. So tell me what we should do next. We have to first assume, let the base be x centimeters, then altitude is equal to x minus 7 centimeter. Now what? Tell me what we should do to get the answers. How can we come to equation? How can we come to equation? Pythagoras theorem. See, the first step is assumption. Whenever we face word problem, the very first thing is what? At the zero level, what is that? Understanding. No. Understanding is important. Understand the question, what it is asking, what it is telling. Second thing is assumption. No. Third thing is getting a proper or correct equation. Getting a correct equation. And then the fourth step, solving it. Solving the equation. Whenever we face the word problem, we have to go like this. Okay, and around 70% of the portion is word problem only. Okay, 10th, and all the word problems we have to go like this only. First read it, okay, understand, get an approach, then assume, okay, assume, and then get a correct equation. Okay, one equation or two equations sometimes we will get, and we need to simplify further and solve it, and solve the equation and get the answers. Okay, so here we have assumed, we understood the question and we assumed let this be x, then this will be x minus 7, and assumption done. Now the thing is that getting equation. So in the equation we can see how can we relate and we get a mathematical equation, correct mathematical equation. So we can see, we can think that it is a Pythagoras theorem. Okay, so now by Pythagoras equation we have what we have, x square plus x minus 7 the whole square 13 square. Pythagoras theorem means the square of the hypotenuse is equal to sum of the squares of the other two sides. So we got here the equation, and this is the correct equation. Now we need to simplify it. So x square plus, help me, a minus b whole square, yes. So a square plus b square minus 2ab, no? So say a square, x square, then plus 49, 2 into x into 7, so how much? Yes, 14x is equal to 13 square, how much? 169, no? Now simplification, so we can see here 2x square will come, no? 2x square minus 14x, and then this should be brought that side or not? So minus 169 it will become, and plus 49, no? Minus 169 plus 49, so subtraction, difference is important, difference is must. So 9 minus 9 0, 6 minus 4 2, and then how much? 120. So minus 120. When this will go that side, it will become minus, and minus 120. The sign will be of the greater number. Greater number is 169. Okay, that's why minus 120 is equal to how much? 0. Nothing left, so here 0. Now we form the quadratic equation or not? Now what to do? Which imply, or directly write applying quadratic formula. Okay, we get what we get, x is equal to, can we take this 2 outside, because this c 2 is common, so what is there to make it complex? So can you take that 2 outside? How much we will get? Okay, so 2 will go that side, it will become 0, no? 0 by 2 0. So by applying we get, so what is a? Tell me. What is, oh. Okay, what is a? What is a? A is not x square. A, the coefficient of x square is a, no? 1. B, C. Okay, so x is equal to minus b plus minus b square minus 4ac by 2a, no? So minus of b, come on, tell me the value. Minus, what is b? So minus of, let us substitute properly first, minus of minus 7, correct? Then plus minus b square, so minus 7 the whole square, no? Minus 7 the whole square, then minus in the formula, and then 4, and then a, what is a? 1. and then C minus 60 by twice of A. What is A? 1. Okay. Now tell me the value. Minus of minus 7 means plus 7, and then plus minus how much? This 49 minus of, see, this minus and this minus will get multiplied or not, and it will become plus when we will open the bracket. So it will be plus 49 plus 6 4 ja 240, no, 6 4 ja 24 and 0, so 240, no, understood this, and then by 2. Okay. Next what? So is equal to 7 plus of how much is 240 plus 49? What sound is coming on? Sorry, what multiplication? Okay, notification came, fine. So 7 plus how much this value? 289 root, okay, by 2, or 7 minus root of 289 by, okay. Now can you understand this? 289, what is this? It's the square of 17, no? Square of 17, okay. So we will get 7 plus 17 by 2, or 7 minus 17 by 2. 17 plus 7 how much? Hmm. 24 by 2, or minus 10 by 2. No, why 12? Minus 10, no. Minus 10 by 2. So here 12 or minus 5. So x value is either 12 or minus 5. Now x was what? Our side length, no? The base centimeters. So can any length be in negative? Can any length be in negative value? No. So here this minus 5 has to be neglected from our solution. What it should be written? Since the length can't be negative, okay, negative, so minus 5 is neglected. The reason we must write why it is getting neglected, why it is being neglected, okay. So next what? Therefore x is equal to, or therefore base is equal to x is equal to 12 centimeters. Clear? Clear, no? The base 12 centimeters, and altitude is equal to x minus 7, that is 12 minus 7, that is equal to 5 centimeter. So this is our answer set, okay. It was asking. So now let us cross verify whether we have done correct or not. So if it is 12 and if it is 5, then it must be, according to the Pythagoras theorem, it should be 13 or not. So square of 12 how much? And square of 5, sorry, plus square of 5, so how much? 144 plus 25, and this is giving us how much? 169, and 169 is nothing but 13 square. So it's correct. 12 is one side, another side is 5, and hypotenuse is, as per given in questions, our work is correct. Understood? So this is the way of solving any type of word problem. First go through it, understand, get an approach, assume properly, get a correct equation, and then solve it properly without any mathematical mistake. Otherwise, problem. Calculation mistake should not be there. And then you will get finally answer. Before getting the answers, if something is required to be neglected, neglect it. Okay. So understood this? How to deal with word problems in quadratic equation using quadratic formula. So here we used quadratic formula, no? You can even use what? Factorization method. You can even use completing square method. Any method you use, the answer will be same. It's not going to make any difference. Okay. Shall I rub this? Okay. So silently go through that question. No? Sixth one. Silently go and try to understand, get an approach. Shall I start the new stream? It's already 40 minutes. Shall I start? Okay.